I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men know the rich men, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, 'cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men know the rich men. I wish politicians look out for miners, and not just miners on an island somewhere. Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the obese milking welfare. God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground, 'cause all this damn country does is keep on taking them down. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men know the rich men, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but that you do, 'cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men know the rich men. I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay.
How you feeling today, Bob?
Oh, I twisted my right ankle pretty dang hard yesterday on trail. If I'm honest, it hurts a lot. But otherwise, I feel amazing. Slept well. About to eat this beautiful freaking breakfast.
10-4. Yeah, so the people we're slack packing with, they're gonna take a day off today just because the weather's supposed to be like 4 degrees or something. Yeah, so we're gonna get a little rest day and hopefully slack out with them tomorrow again. Hopefully slack with them all the way to the Smokies if possible.
That's the plan.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so we just went to pay our tab at Country Kitchen, and the waitress told us that somebody already took care of it. So that was awesome. They wanted to stay anonymous, but big thanks, guys.
Appreciate it so much.
Really appreciated.
Supposedly, or not supposedly, my sandals don't make my heels hurt, so, and they're low top, so like that's what I'm going off of. I was there, even though my heel is hurting, I was still able to walk the 15 miles yesterday without any pain in low tops, you know what I mean? So like, if anything, I'm hoping that it's a temporary or permanent fix towards that whatever is irritating the top of my ankle, or my heel. Yeah, exactly. That's what that is. It's slack packing is where you leave all your stuff in a certain area, whether it's a hotel, a hostel, or whatever. So then,
moving your heel up in the shoe. So sometimes where your heel will typically be seated lower in the shoe. Correct. So it may take a different lacing technique, but it could also just be the fact that one of these shoes may accommodate a lift cycle. One is gonna, you step down, you're gonna see with the Ghost, it actually is like a figure 8. So you got a hill and a ball of foot, and there's like a small section in between. Speed Ghost really kind of the same way. So the Stinson, there's more surface area, so every time you step, it's like, think of it as like placing a 2x4.
So, whenever I went to go get my shoes today, the salesman at Outdoor 76 is amazing. He was like, yes, I want you to wear them today. Go back to the place you're staying, put the insoles in, do what you gotta do, wear them all day, wear them tomorrow, bring them on trail. If you don't like them in any kind of way, bring them back and we'll swap them out for whatever you want. Like, as long as it's happy feet make a happy hiker. And that's all they care about. It's amazing.
Damn, was that Rob?
No, it was a different salesman.
Oh.
I didn't get his name, but Rob came afterwards and was like, oh no, I second all of that.
They are delicious people.
I like them too.
Yeah, no, we couldn't have met absolutely amazing.
So, Sherpa L, how long have you been in the shuttle business?
I have been in the shuttle business for 4 years, just as COVID was dying out.
Okay.
I rented a house that I had to a hiker, and he needed a shuttle driver. And at the time, I knew zero about the Appalachian Trail. I'm a beach kid.
Oh, nice. What beach?
Miami.
Nice.
And I said to him, I don't know any shuttle drivers, but I'll be more than glad to take you where you need to go. And we spent a week together, and he enjoyed me and I enjoyed him. And he said, hey, there's this app called Gut Hook that all the hikers use. Do you want to do any shuttling? I said, sure. And he put my name on Gut Hook with my phone number, and 2 days later I had my first call, and that was at the end of the season in November.
Nice.
And it's been great since. You know, the trail, it's all about the people. It's not about anything else. And I get to meet some fabulous people.
Word. Yeah, well, we definitely appreciate your shuttle service, Al. Like, you've been a pleasure to ride with.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. I grew up in the big city, and being able to live here in God's country is... it has changed me. It changed anyone that comes here.
I agree. So what's up, guys? We got a couple of minutes, so we wanted to let y'all know again how much we appreciate the donations. It's making a big difference for me especially, and Bob too.
Definitely.
Yeah, really appreciate it. So right now it's looking like our plan is going to be to stick with Matt and Jane as long as possible and slack pack with them every opportunity we have. We talked a lot about doing just 5 to 8 miles for a while, but it looks like that's not really going to be viable.
Not through the Smokies, at least.
Right.
Once we get through the Smokies, I would like to continue on with that, with the 8 to 10s, but
I agree.
It all depends on how we feel, though.
But the slack pack opportunities look like 2 more 14-mile hikes and a 12-mile hike. Maybe one more that I'm missing.
No, it's just 3 more.
So
3 more days this week.
3 more days, and that should put us right there at Fontana Dam. And yeah, and then for the Smokies, I'm looking at probably bouncing my sleep system up and just holding on to my top quilt and my pad, just to get as light as I possibly can, since they really want you to camp, you know, in the shelters in the Smokies anyways, and likely there won't be anybody in there at this time of year. That's my that's my strategy right now, or my game plan to you know, keep giving the knee some rest. And yeah, we're pretty sure we're not gonna be able to get off in Gatlinburg and get back on. So like I did in 2020, I think we're gonna go ahead and try to pack enough food to make the whole haul, which is gonna by far be our furthest section yet, with the packs especially, with a lot of food. So definitely a little intimidating. We would definitely like it if we could go in with Matt and Jane, you know what I mean, and have 4 of us going through as a crew. Also, Bob has some close friends who have family out in Cosby, Tennessee. We're working with them to see if at all possible they might be able to take an alternate route with the 4x4 Jeep and a winch to get us a resupply. Something like that would be really clutch, but if not, we're gonna have to plan on, you know, packing that food and going all the way through, because it's like, what, 10 out and back to Gatlin from Newfound Gap, so we're really gonna try to avoid that at all costs. Bob got some new shoes today, the Hoka Stinson 7s. Stinson 7s.
Yeah, Stinson 7.
Yeah, the people at Outdoor 77 said that these were 76, sorry, Outdoor 76 said these were built more for long distance, big miles versus speed, whereas the speed goats, you know, like the name
entails, yeah, it's made for running.
Right, like the name entails, it's made for running. So these have like a little bit wider base, a little bit more stability to them. So hopefully Bob's really gonna like these, and hopefully they will give his Achilles some, you know, rest back here.
Definitely
It'll be similar to the sandals, yeah. So
so far so good. At least I walked around in town. We walked from at least like a third or maybe a half a mile from the outdoor place to the pizza place. Didn't feel anything, and I have inserts to throw in here just in case, which I still need. I'm planning on trying tomorrow during that hike and see if that helps at all. But as it sits, I am very happy with the way these feel on my feet right now.
Other than that, we're just enjoying Franklin for the rest of the day, preparing for our slack pack tomorrow.
Yeah,
Eating good.
definitely eating, fattening up before every trail.
We might actually make another trip back to Outdoor 76 because the shoe guru said he had some like shims that he wanted me to try out in my shoe. Basically like shims.
Inserts.
It was like an insert, but he cut like little ovals out that would go under the insole, under the arch, I would imagine.
Oh yeah.
So I guess that's why I called it a shim. But
sounds more correct then.
yeah, I'm interested in, you know, possibly checking that out and seeing how that might redirect the impact on my knees. So yeah, that's what we're doing today, guys.
Yes, indeed. Oh, real quick before, shout out to Miss Jane. I need to get my gloves over to her. I have holes from burning them on the fire, like Jack said, don't touch the dang log. Best believe I grabbed that hot log and I put holes in my gloves, and she was like, oh, I noticed you had holes and I would like to sew them up for you. So definitely need to get those over there as soon as possible.
Yeah, that would be clutch.
Yeah, it would be so
super
awesome.
super nice couple, guys. We're really blessed to have
Oh
met
my
them.
gosh.
It's really making a difference for our hike, you know, having them to slack pack with right now. Really good for the morale.
And motivating towards our end goal of quitting, because they don't do anything and it's very morale building when they're around. Like I don't want to do my vape or hit the weed or anything like that. Like it's
Right, they don't smoke cigarettes or do nicotine at all or use any THC at all. So really good influences to have with us through this hike, as long as we can stick with them.
Oh yeah, that's the plan at least. As long as they allow it, we're gonna
Tag along.
and yeah, amazing.
For hikers, most knee pain is overuse or alignment is exacerbated. Like just we're not like your feet, your knees, and your hips are all pointed in different directions.
Kind of like walking with swag or something, you know, rather than just like a really machine stride.
Well, see, it's kind of sort of got a different. We look at it a little bit different than we used to. If you've ever been into like a running store, the first thing you'll do is go, hey man, let's put you on a treadmill and watch how you walk. And you go, oh, you're an overpronator, or oh, you're a supinator, or you're at a neutral gait. Oh, there's a shoe for that, and a shoe for that, and a shoe for that. We used to treat characteristics. I say treat characteristics. The type of shoe was chosen for an individual's characteristics, and we found that really not a correlation to, oh, hey, you're an overpronator. To be myself, I'm a severe overpronator on paper. I don't have any knee problems. I don't have any hip problems. I don't have any ankle problems. What's the problem? And we go, oh, hey, I have this problem. We go, okay, well, this problem may be connected to the overpronation.
Maybe it just needs time to rest. Maybe they did address it, but it just needs time to rest.
And it could be that too. And that's super common in hiker world. The problem is being on the trail.
When you're at the house, you're not, spending money on hotels and food.
Out here, we get the same, an overuse injury is an overuse injury. Like Achilles tendonitis is the same for a basketball player as it is for a hiker. That's a basketball player. He's got a coach, a team doctor, or physician who's going, I know you want to play tomorrow, and we're going to let that get better. Hiker, I got a 12-mile day tomorrow, man.
Right.
So your nutrition's not optimized, your rest is not optimized, you're sleeping at 3 degrees on the ground in the weather and eating out of a bag, and you're expecting your body to like heal beautifully. It's hard. It's very hard. So that's why
You're expecting a lot out of your body.
expect a lot out of your body. So with all that said, that's so much the reason why going into this, we're going, listen, man, you're already fighting an uphill battle when it comes to recovery. So maybe let's not flirt with recovery and let's keep our mileage down. But you're better off to go irrationally slow than irrationally fast.
That is definitely our plan. It's just, we're at like a little pickle with the, we're going to slack pack as much as we can because we feel like, that's good for us. It's trying to hurt our injuries. And then once we get to the Smokies, it's going to be really hard to do small mile days in the Smokies without a resupply.
Yeah. And that's
Part of the winter hike.
part of what comes with it. Yeah, man. I mean, the one thing you guys are not having to contend with is 60 hikers at Rock Gap Shelter in the first week of April. So yeah, there's pros and cons of doing what you're doing. I think it's great.
Definitely. So you put these in there?
Yeah, the wedges are in there, and you may or may not feel them right away.
Where did you put them?
So they're underneath the insole, just like that. And once they're underneath that insole and it's laid back down, the friction of the insole being on top of it won't let it move. I mean, I could take the shoe and pound on my hand, or once your foot's down in there, it ain't going nowhere. Yeah, so when you look at the back of that shoe, you notice the medial side and the lateral side are not the same. It's Ultra will tell you that it's not technically an influencing shoe. I don't agree. That's my take on it.
We're definitely going to give it a try. And like you said before, before Bob bought the shoe, before he talked to Bob, we realized that when it comes to hiking like this, the products that you're buying are going to have very little effect on the attrition rate. You know what I mean? It's more about your body and how you're taking care of it and how you know it already. But we do really appreciate your wisdom.
You gotta be really careful looking at the gear that y'all are buying as performance enhancing devices. And dude, of course, there's no denying pack weight is easier on your body. It fatigues you less. It's better for you. There's no logical reason for saying you should carry a heavier pack. Shoe companies have been building shoes now to increase performance benefits by like 2 and 3%. And a lot of times I see guys with those going, hey man, I had this shoe and I went to another shoe and I was able to do 12 miles a day in this, maybe I can do 16 miles a day in that. It's a 20% increase. There's not much gear out there you can buy to just give you a 20% performance.
Pleasure, man.
Yeah, man. It's been awesome hanging with you guys for a couple of days.
I just like talking to Rob, bro.
Yeah, I know. He's got good energy, huh?
Yeah, bro. He's good people.
No doubt.
on trotting on my own path. Keep on learning from my present and past, yeah. When I no longer need validation, cause my story is long and I'm patient. I know that I have lessons to learn. Keep my eyes open each step I earn, yeah. No need for me to feel alone, cause I got a place that I call home. Every single road travel, every single new place, I come back home, they accept me with grace, yeah. When I know that I was meant to be here, and I know that I was born into fear, but I will stand tall in the lion's den, cause I know in my heart I am one of them. That there are lies in the facets of everything that we see, that are telling us to be scared when all we ever are is free. I'm letting go of the things that don't serve me no more, cause I am holy and sacred and righteous and true, and I deserve to be here, and so do you. Said I deserve to be here. But I'm in a constant transition, constantly changing vision. Story never certain, there is always a revision to be made. When I think about the demons I have slayed, I am not afraid of confrontation in vain. To the people that see evil not as peaceful as I look, with a warrior at heart, so precaution must be took. What I'm trying to give in to the lessons that will soften my ways and means of changing, cause I talk to spirit often. Tell me to stay sharp, tell me to stay present, tell me to ignore the fools and focus on the sin. Well, I said I will starve my ego and I will remain strong. I will make mistakes and I will often be wrong, but I'm perfectly imperfect and I'm only here to learn, and all the evil on the path gets burned. I said I'm perfectly imperfect and I'm only here to learn, on all the evil on the path gets burned. That there are lies in the facets of everything that we see, that are telling us to be scared when all we ever are is free. I'm letting go of the things that don't serve me no more, cause I am holy and sacred and righteous and true, and I deserve to be here, and so do you. Pressure always come from the outside. Try not to let it in where I reside. Well, this is my heart, my home, my choice, my love, my life, my path, my voice, yeah. When I feel my heart grow with each step, stand firm in where the path goes next. Well, I know that where it goes is where I need to be. The more lessons rain down, more blessings I see, hey. So there are lies in the facets of everything that we see, that are telling us to be scared when all we ever are is free. I'm letting go of the things that don't serve me no more, cause I am holy and sacred and righteous and true, and I deserve to be here,